Alrighty guys, good morning. I've been rolling for a little bit this morning. It's just dark out. I don't even know how well this is gonna show up, but we're down in a creek here. There's still a little bit of water going through here. Just trying to slam some DPs in here. It's only like an inch deep down here, so definitely no chance of running a drowner of any sort in here, but we'll still put some DPs in here. I'm kind of staking these DPs up higher on the bank simply for the fact that this week we're supposed to get some rain finally, which I don't think it's going to affect these creeks too much, but it might still have an effect. So I stake them up higher so I can move them. Makes it easier that way. This last one in here, putting them all on the same side. The coon are definitely running this side a lot more than the other one, so we get another one. Well, yeah, we'll put one on the other side. The other side just looks more like deer. I'll put this one over here with the other ones. Get her driven in there. There we go, guys. On to the next one. All right, guys, this is a location I kind of want to talk about. It's a special situation. So there's corn here, obviously, which makes it more appealing. But we got a timber way back there. And on the other side of the road, about 200 yards from me, is a major river system. Well, I shouldn't say major. There's hardly any water in it right now because there's no water in anything. But I'm treating this more as a timber to timber location. And the sign might not look that good, but that's because this dirt is so hard from it being dry. So I'm just gonna throw a DP in here for now, but chances are I probably should have put more than one in here. But I got other spots to load up, so oh, that's a little hard. I didn't bring my hammer down here and I don't want to go get it, so we're gonna find a soft spot. There we go. But yeah, guys, this spot might look open to some, but these ditches that connect big timber to timber like that are dynamite spots if you can find them. I have 3 of them along this road and I'm really pumped to see how they do. So moving on. Well, doesn't look like any coon are using this. Good grief. They actually just cleaned out this culvert here, but I don't know if the camera will pick this up. This is really cool. Yeah, it does. Okay, so going through this bare dirt, you can literally see where they got it beat down going up there. That's how many of these suckers are going through here. So this dirt's probably going to be harder than I'll get out, but we're about to find out. Oh boy. Yep, I'm gonna have to hammer these in, but yeah, just thought I'd show you guys this location. It's awesome. All right, guys. You remember this spot? It's the one I did a short on in. I talked about it in my scouting video. I just got our trail weaving up to the field. I'm gonna throw a pair of DPs on this side, and there's a really good trail coming over the top, so we're gonna throw a 220 in on the other side. Hopefully I don't have to hammer this bottom one in at least. We'll see though. About to find out. Nope, that's good. Ah, there's one. Take our second one. Where do I want to put it? Probably up in here somewhere. The trail kind of splits up here. Probably just put it right in here somewhere. Oh gosh, it feels so good to just drive those in without the hammer. I even brought the hammer down here. I was prepared. But yeah, we're gonna throw a 220 in on the other side and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, so this is kind of an interesting one. It's going to beans, but if you can see that that terrace up there with a fence running parallel to this one, just like 50 yards back there, that runs all the way over to a hog confinement right over the hill there. And there's a big timber behind me. Even though this is beans, I'm still betting that they're going through here, going from that hog building. I really like trapping those hog buildings, really do. You get some really big and really pretty coon out of them suckers, where if the fur was worth money, they'd be worth decent money. Oh, we're hammering this one. We've been hammering today already, guys. Quite a few. Gosh dang it. There we go. You guys can see my pogo driver is now a helicopter. She's holding on for dear life, to say the least. But yeah, gonna be a good location for us. Let me tell y'all a little something that I've noticed. After it was the hottest it read on my truck yesterday was 89. And I'm around a couple different hog confinements right now. Those suckers are smelling pretty ripe today. Let me tell you. You guys can see I'm even in a culvert here that probably normally has water going through, and I still can't get the pogo in the ground. We'll get him though. Whoops. Almost took out my kneecap. I've just started carrying my hammer everywhere. I gave up on being hopeful when I go down in these things. I just bring it everywhere now. Alrighty, just came down here, found something very interesting. I always raccoon trap this creek and love raccoon trapping it. It's great, but this year there's a lot of beaver sign. There's stalks floating everywhere. This year, I'm not sure what happened to that guy. Pretty bloated. Been here for a while. I think he was shot. Huge beaver. I think it was shot. That sucks. I'm still gonna put a beaver set in here. There's a really nice channel that runs through here that I can get a 330 in, so still gonna put a beaver set in here, but for now I'm just putting DPs in here. When I come back through and stake all my water stuff, that's when I'm gonna throw in a 330. I just don't want to put in all my water sets right now and then have the water change here and then be in a mess. Oh, that was smart. But ooh, I actually like the looks of this little spot here. They're kind of getting out of the water right here, so go ahead and put a DP there. This bridge I think I took like 13 coon off of last year, so definitely a really good one. Probably gonna do it the same way I did last year because it paid off pretty well. Not very happy with whoever killed that beaver just to leave it there, especially with the price of beaver right now. But is what it is. It's probably an angry farmer, and I'm sure the beaver did his part in destroying the farmer's ground. So I'll actually show you guys this channel, and I'll put a 330 in here, right in here, and it is rock hard too. Wowza. Yeah, and then you can see all these coon tracks along here. A lot of them go up this ditch. There's a cornfield up there, so I got a feeling we'll probably pile some up in here again, hopefully. There's a dumb amount of coon in this creek, so we'll go ahead and drive this sucker in here. Where? There it is. And if you guys can notice, I'm putting these traps to where I can see them from the bridge. So when I'm rolling hard, I can just pull over, see what I got. If I don't have anything, it saves me a trip down the bridge. So works nice, but yeah, I do not like that beaver was sitting there at all, actually. Especially being as it's a big one, probably $15, $20 pelt right now. It's probably got $5 or $10 worth of caster. Definitely not my favorite thing, people wasting stuff like that one, especially when I was going to go through and probably catch it and use it, but it is what it is. All right, down in another creek here, a lot drier than it used to be. I think I can fit one in over here. This is a really good bridge. I caught quite a few coon out of here last year. Timber to timber. And they're always a disaster when I catch them down here, but that's okay. I'll take them however I can get them. Gosh, I hate those plants. I don't know what those are, but they got them long, skinny black burrs. And those things really do not make me the happiest of campers. Let me tell you what, they poke you and stab you in every which way. Get underneath this cattle panel here. Probably get one in here somewhere, maybe. I'm kind of confused on why they put that cattle panel in here, if you want me to be honest. It wasn't in here last year, and well, it's sitting too high to really stop the cows, so not quite sure the purpose of that, but just another obstacle for me to try and get around, I guess. Oh, come on. There's two. There's number 3. Want to go? I'll be right in here somewhere if I can get it in. A lot of gravel in here. Right here, maybe? Ooh. There we go, guys. Nice triple set there. I love trapping this bridge. Moving down the road. Alrighty. Got another one here. We do have some fresh tracks in the road. It's just this nice faint trail coming off this pole. There's an old building behind this corn that's right here, and then there's a big cornfield behind me. So I'm gonna set it. Kind of looks more like a summer trail, but I got a feeling with both of these cornfields still standing, especially if it stays that way once I'm here to set stuff, it'll be really good. Oh, yep, we got that one in about 1 inch. That's not bad. Be better off driving this stuff into concrete, but that's okay. Oh, come on, pogo driver, just make it through the day. If this thing makes it through the day, guys, I'm gonna be so happy with it. I will retire this thing if it makes it through today. But yeah, got about 80 more locations to go, guys, so we'll be moving on. All right, sorry I'm showing a lot of bridges today, but I just don't want to show you guys clips of me beating the living tar out of my pogo driver with my hammer. So I'm trying to go to spots where I can actually show you something other than me swinging a hammer. This is a really good bridge. I like to trap. I was really hoping to put some pockets in here this year because there's a lot of otter sign in here last year, but there's no water in it this year, so it'd be kind of hard. I mean, there is water, but I don't want to try and hold a live otter. If I'm going to catch an otter, I want it dead when I get there, whether it's a 330 or a drowner. So go ahead and get that DP driven in like so. We'll find another juicy spot. I know last year they had a trail up on the bank up there, but I'm not seeing it this year. Oh man, there's tracks all over this thing. Okay, a lot of them going on this sandbar here. This was all underwater last year, guys. This entire sandbar was. If that tells you anything, we were dry last year, so it's pretty bad. Another one, numero trace. Where do I want to put it? It looks like there are a lot of tracks over here. Oh yeah. Yep. You guys can see all them tracks. I don't know if you can or not, but good amount of them there. That's kind of what I do in the bridges. I just find tracks or beat down paths or whatever. I put anise in my cat food when I'm running DPs, so there's kind of a scent attractor to it also. Ooh, that's just hollow. Oh, it's not going there. Let's try over here. See if, oh, there's an otter track right there. So they are still in here. There's just no water in here. There we go. There's some good clay. Yep, there we go, guys. 3. I usually like to set at least 3 traps in these bridges. If I'm only going to be here for the amount of days I'm going to be here, probably like 5 or 6 checks. I definitely want 3, because these bridges, it doesn't take much. You can stack 15 or 20 coon out of them in a hurry. So anyways, guys, we're getting out of here. So this is a unique situation here. You guys can see we got a trail going up through there, and then there's nothing but beans on the other side of the road, and then there's corn a little ways down. But the key to this spot is, in my opinion, which it worked out last year, it's a denning area. And I learned this last year at the NTA in Spencer, Iowa, northern Iowa. It's so open up there that coon actually live in these tiles, and there's a tile right there. I'll try and get to where you guys can see. If you can see, there's tracks going into that tile. So I think some of these coon actually live in those tiles. Not very common for this area, but this is my one spot where it's an exception, and probably catch a coon or 2 out of it. All right, we're at another location here. There's a culvert down here, so I'm kind of hoping I don't have to hammer this sucker in, but let's see if it'll show up. The trail going up the terrace there. Pretty good one. I'm gonna try and get 2 of them in here. I don't have much room, but I'm gonna try and make it work. Probably put a DP up there. Put one right down here in the mouth. This is a pretty big tube, so I'm not worried about them getting stuck in there or anything. There we go. She's locked and loaded. Oh boy. Nope, I'm hammering. Good thing I brought it with me, because I would have been making another trip up the ditch. Of course there's a thorn vine there. You're barely budging. There we go. Our DP trail. I'm up here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, now I gotta, if you guys can see this, almost have to like lock and load my driver now so I don't pinch myself. But oh well. Yeah, that's far enough. Ooh, I might get this one. Oh, I got it about half. I want to get it into a little bit more solid stuff though. Bingo. One there, let's roll. All right, made it down here. This used to be a creek, but if you can see, get down here, just beat to the pulp. So there's definitely still running it. I didn't bring my hammer. So this will probably be one where they're not gonna go in where the dang. The last like 3 stops have went in okay. So we'll see. Oh, well, there's one. Get another one thrown in here. I'm just gonna line them up along here. This bridge is just dumb with coon signs. So this is actually the bridge last year. I believe I found a set of weasel tracks, which never caught a weasel. I've only seen one in my life, and it was actually 2 days after, when I was checking my dog proofs underneath of here, that I saw the thing. So kind of interesting. No idea how to catch one. It's also weird where I'm at that there'd be one down here, but it is. So there we go. We got them lined up there. Looks like a triple on opening morning to me. All right, y'all. I showed this trail here in my scouting video. Got one on DP right there. Got one over here by the culvert. It's a really good trail. I took a lot of coon off of this sucker last year. I actually only got to trap it for 3 days, so I'm pretty pumped to trap it for longer this year. If I can. Oh boy, that's hard. All right, I'm gonna get these suckers hammered in and we'll be out of here. Alrighty, I don't know. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it. There's actually a giant turtle, snapping turtle down there. Probably like a 10 or 15 pound turtle. It's a giant turtle. Just walking through the creek. But this little system here made me kind of angry last year. I got skunked down here, which I don't really like to do. So this year, last year I put a pocket in here. It didn't produce anything, but the water was a lot deeper. This year, it's a lot shallower, which I'm wondering if the coon just weren't running it as good because it was so deep and had such steep banks. But then I still would have thought I would have got a mink or something, but that's besides the point. We're just gonna throw some. Ooh, there's the concrete. I don't really like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out though. Okay. Get this somewhere more secure. Might have to put it out in the water. Not sure. Yeah. Nope, still hitting that concrete. Concrete, rock, concrete, concrete. Lots of concrete. What if I put it like up in there? Ugh. Okay, if they get that out, they're on steroids. Oh, where did I put my other little DP? There it is. Get this sucker thrown in. Quite a few of them traveling right here, so. Now, granted, once we get this rain here, they're talking about Monday night and Tuesday. These might be underwater and I might have to redo them, but for now, if we don't get any rain, which has been the theme of this entire year, these sets will be good to go. All right, guys, we are rapidly approaching the end. About 20 locations left. We're just in a dry creek bed here. They got a, gosh dang it, the sand, guys, is really hard on your pogo drivers. It really jams in there. But we got about 20 locations left. I'm in a hurry now to get back to my grandma's 75th birthday party, so 20 locations left. Take me about an hour probably, so we're gonna be moving. All right, guys, we got an awesome 220 trail here. Coming through the tube, going up, and it goes up to the corn up over there. I already got one of them hammered in. There's this little grass clump here, and they got a tunnel going right through it. So I'm gonna put a 220 on each side of it. It's really flat on the top. I'd almost like to throw a DP in there, just in case we get a rainy night and it knocks down the grass around these 220s, but I got 220s, so I might as well just burn 2 of them. I should break right about even on my 220s when I'm done with this, so wow. I'm surprised that actually went in there. All right, guys, moving on. All right, guys, we just wrapped up for the day. I ended up adding 3 more locations throughout the entire route, just because they're in between stuff, and if I got to drive by it, I might as well throw a trap in it. I got extra traps, so ended up with 298 or 299 locations. I'd have to go back and look at all the new ones I added. Something like that, close to 300. But around 410 traps on that, and that's only the beginning. I got about 350 water sets to pre-stake too. So anyways, guys, appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. I'm whooped, but I'll be ready to go here in about 3 hours probably. So take care, y'all.